welcome to Alvew again. And in this session, we will discuss the world market, what is happening right now, and we are starting with the Indian market like Nifty and Bank Nifty. If you see, there was a gap down. Uh, there was a gap down, and after the gap down, there was no much space to fall further. Or you can say technically, like here it was not filled. Market was at the level 7. So at the 7 level, it should be fully like here it should be fully purple, and this should be like more than 50. That was done. That was there, and also if you see this matrix should be filled like here to here it should be purple. Yeah, this line should be also purple. So this was missing, and then it was a news impact like tariff was imposed on India, and that news dragged it down in the gap down. But actually, market was not ready for that. So gradually it starts moving up. Okay, so this is such kind of scenario you can see only in a gap or gap down or gap up where you can start picking up the stock from here. But the way would be that you just draw a line like this is your stop loss, and then you can move on, have a opposite trade. So it is like from gap down to it is going to normal, and still bull is not there. It is just that bear has been uh, powerful, but that power was not from systematic. It was just all of a sudden fall, and since then it is gradually moving up, and it is not gradually, but there is a almost 100 point up from that point. So even Bank Nifty, you can see the same scenario is with the Bank Nifty. Like okay, uh, the Bank Nifty also you can see same kind of thing. The market is almost neutral, and we cannot expect that it will keep going on. So you have to manage your trade accordingly, and have a try to stop loss if you are entering to the call side. Okay, so as promised, I will now see the world market, and so, so this is a Bitcoin and gold. First we will see, and then the other Japan, China, and all world's market, Australia. Okay, so always we start with 1 minute charts, because in 1 minute also we have the clarity whether the market is going on, and if we are having the live trade, then we should have like 1 minute and 5 minutes, and you can have the different tabs to see one by one. Okay, so now this is okay. Let us see in the full scape what happened with the gold in the night. Now, presently, there is a no trade in gold. So, because the thing is, market was bullish, now it is in a sideways. So, it is between 3 and -3 line. So, nothing is going to happen, and market will remain sideways. To move up, market should fill this gray color with the blue, and then only we can expect that it will go up. Similarly, if you see the matrix is totally in sideways gray area. So there should be some green part here or blue part, and then we can expect. Okay. So nothing is significant. In the past, what happened in the night, like if you see there was a lot of plus and minus. Every candle was different due to the news that where the tariff was being announced by Trump. So and then there was a signal of buy, and it sustained. Then there was a double top here, one and two. You can visually see both the tops, and then from here, after reaching its destination, market starts falling, or it's not falling, it is just that these are being adjusted. So little bit in the first instance, you can see after reaching its top, market can fall to some extent, not to some extent, it is sometimes even heavy. What the market gain from here to here, uh, in a 1 hour, 30 points, and it lost that 30 points in more than half in just 29 minutes. So you have to be very careful that you have achieved your targets. You can move, lift the trade here or here. That is not beyond that, because everything was fine till here. So if you want to go up to the last thing, like you say that okay, this is stop loss is triggered, and then you will stop the trade. So still you will be in a great profit. So gradually you will understand this if you start practicing on this chart. So before that nothing was there again, so totally gray area. So the trade, where the trade is not possible, you can see all these things through the chart, like here you say the, and the beautifully you can say the from where the trade ends, that is the beauty of this chart. So not only the entry but the exit is also important, and you can find that thing present in gold. Now moving to Bitcoin. So what is going on in a Bitcoin? Like again, in a 7 oh, that is the evening thing. Okay, there was trade, and then there was here the top was wrist. I think this was the news of Trump, and then it starts falling, like fall like hell, and then double bottom, and from here you almost see the market remains at this side, and then there is a sideways kind of move, and the bull's strength is very big, because trend is downside and only the swing is going up, so it will not sustain for long time. And now it is between these two lines, cloud is there in a 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, you can see here from this part. Here you can see like how the market is in sideways. So do not trade in such kind of market. Just wait to be in a unidirectional, or recovery, or V-shaped recovery or V-shaped fall. Only four conditions are there so that you can trade the market. Otherwise, most of the time market is sideways, and you have to adopt the sideways strategies if you go for that. Okay, now we will see how the world market is performing, like US 100. We can see US 100, there is a gap. I don't know why this is. Okay, let it come. Okay, so how do you interpret that the market was in good fall, and from here it is trying to move up, but the trend is still downside, so we cannot expect good move, and let the matrix come, and then we can further see. But the thing is, after the Trump's announcement, it reached to certain level of target, and then it starts falling, and the fall was very much planned, and everything was there on this candle. So you can continue the trade at least till like here. Okay, so bottom was risk, and after the bottom, if you draw a line, this line should be crossed down. Then only can expect the market could move. Okay, so from this point, you can see market did not uh, went lower than this, and the other thing like breakout was in a lot of periods, like it is not limited to one. So after this, you cannot expect either it should be the V-shape recovery, but it was not there, and nothing was there to trade for long in upside. So better to be without trade in such a scenario, and just why I am saying, because these two are not unidirectional. Like this trend line is down because it is a purple, it is a below the zero, but the swing is trying to go up. But in these scenarios, only up to like this green portion, small 10, 20 minutes trade will be there. And that you have to be very, very fast in capturing the move. But or if you go for the shorter period like 5 second or 1 second, then you can see okay, this is good trade. Okay, so that depends on your skill. If you are very skilled, you can quickly enter into trade and leave the trade, then you can do that. Otherwise, better not to do the trade. These are the small little you can able to get the just little point out of this. Okay, still you can see because the long-term trend is not supporting for upside, so you can just see the small moves. This one in the 5 second, this one is tradable, like 35 points, not bad. Okay, okay, so we will move to other markets. We will go for 1 minute. And UK, what is going on in UK? Ditto. So how you can see the world market is synchronized. Like I was looking into US and then UK, and both are almost same, almost same. Down. Let it come and then we will further see. So again, there was entry for the shorter trade, and this was, you know, the bottom was risked. You can see visibly the bottom, and then from here the market went into sideways. Okay, now coming to the some Asian market where we can see the live thing going on. Market is open. We will see Japan. Okay, Japan. So Japan also the tariff might be a bad news, and the impact is quite visible. But the thing is, every market was like this: US, UK, uh, this is Japan, and you can see that here the bottom, how this bottom is reached. So by looking into these charts, you will start believing that market has a certain algorithm, and market always run on that. So somewhere it is quite visible, like here it is even more visible, like the 7 or 8 level was reached, and from here market starts moving up. By the way, if you are in the trade, like you can make this red line level, line 4, level uh, 5. So level 5 is not broken until you can move on, and then market enter into the sideways. The first thing is like this goes up, like after reaching the bottom, or you can say that when it achieved its target, and after achieving the targets, the rise is so high that even almost all the gains that you have during these periods are so everything was lost in a very shorter time. So this gives you a clear idea that from here you can leave the market and you can have good profit. And then it depends on your skill. Like if you believe that, okay, or you have the study that after this market starts moving up, so you can catch from when it entered into its gain, like level 3 and -3. So this becomes then the stop loss, and you cannot catch from here because here also. So uh, bottom is something, not a point. Like it sometimes even drag to a longer period, and you will be totally, you know, if you starts following such trade, then someday you might be brutally beaten uh, by the market. So you have to see that, okay, everything is now settled, and the bear is now giving the way for bull. So from here to here you can have a trade. Okay, 2% is the gain, and if you see the fall from here to here, it is around 5%. Okay, so you should be happy with this. You can have 6 or 7% gain, and this was the news impact, but the matter is trade was successful. Even if it was news, it was technically covered, technically captured by this indicator. So if you see the Japanese market before that, like here, you can see a good up move from here, okay, and then it was like there was stop, and it was quite visible. So you might have a question that these comes later on. No, friends, it is online, and there is a no repent on that. You can check with our indicators. If you want to get the free access of this for trial, you can just write me on my number. I will give you the access. Okay, and you can try at yourself. Okay, so like this kind of swings is quite clear. Like, one thing is there. Like here, there is a no, you know, uh, colored. Like it was a something like double bottom was there, but the value was not more than 115. It was near about 100. It reached. It might be between 100 and there, and nowhere it has reached. Okay. So sometimes we have to see that until unless it goes inside uh, this line, and then we see that after that market was in sideways, and then it's take a step ahead, which is difficult to catch. Difficult to catch in the sense that it will be in sideways itself, and when I say that both trend line and swing oscillator line are in the same direction, then automatically you have alert here, and then you can move on. But it was risky. This time it is good, but sometimes you will find risky, and every stocks had its own nature. So you have to, whenever you are trading in any kind of stock, you have to see that whether what is the nature, and accordingly after running 2 3 days trade, you can understand its behavior, and accordingly you can trade. So I'm looking into the Japan, and few trades. Like here again there was trade, and see the bottom is not something which is by visible by this. Like if you see these two lines, or the level 7 is achieved, then market is also, we can say, that has reached its bottom. And in that case we will see the black line. If the black here, the black line is in more than period, then uh, we can think that the market will remain in overbought, oversold position for longer time. Otherwise, this does not live for a longer period, and market starts moving. Okay, so another trade. Okay, here. So the thing I was saying, like here again, so trade. So this alerts came, and then you have to confirm it with 2 3 things. Like If you see the why this black line, like whenever you start trading, whenever you see this, the trend line is more than 50 at this point, and almost everything was present here, and the trade was successful. One bottom and second bottom, and then market starts moving. So bottom is clearly visible by two three things like seven levels, six line, seven level, and then here the background, and this is quite visible, and from here the market starts moving. So if you are lucky one to have two bottom, then you can start trade enter into the trade here for sort of period. But my recommendation is go for the unidirectional, so you have the bigger move. Why you go for the riskier small trade? And if you have such kind of a skill, you can do that. But still, here it is not recommended. At least this kind of scenario should be there, where you see the oscillator is in bullish position, and there is a weakness, clear weakness in trend line, because before that the trend line was below the 50, and then it was above. It is now minus 50, and then it is plus. I just crossed this minus line, so it was to go up, right? So aggressive, if you have the aggressive alert, then you just let me change it, then you can have the alert here as well. Otherwise, for otherwise it was here. So sometimes if you get you know by any way this trade was successful, so you should not pick the trade here, and even if you pick, then just leave the trade at the stop loss. Okay, so you can see the aggressive, mostly you have to obey this. When market has reached to its bottom, then this will be successful in many times. And this is also supported by matrix, like what I say, that matrix should be decision line and speed line, both should be favorable. Like here the green, we cannot expect the blue because market is in the conversion phase. So here and this make the market tradable. So now we will see the other instrument. Okay, now coming to the I think we will go with Australia. DE, I have the Australia, yeah, Australian, okay. Is something there? Okay, like India, see what happened in the Australia. Australian market, why I think not open with the European market, so the impact was quite visible of tariff in that market as well. And if you see, it was like it reached to its bottom, or you can see the gap down was in this level 7 zone. So it can continue, we cannot deny, but the fact is when this uh, line, this 150 value of oscillator was from here to here, we can continue, and then the market starts moving up. Here we can say the market was prepared to drag it down further, but anyway, we just believe that market is down up to when the trigger is saying, or the market is saying, and then we have the sideways phase, or we have the sideways phase, and again aggressive, you know, from bullish to bearish to bullish, you will find scenario like this, where you have the smaller slow gain, sometimes even quick v-shape. But the thing is here, the move after capturing this bottom, after reaching the bottom, you can catch the move from here. So you cannot no try starts capturing here, because you can try from this point, but you know there is a lot of sideways phase. And what happened, if you are the like in working buying options, so option price will be decayed. It is a long period, it's not short period. So what is presently there? Like market is still a small up move, but to have a bigger move, it should be quite clear the trend line should move up. Okay, now see some history, like what happened few days back, like just like here, and again the fall, and you can see the bottom, and from after bottoming out through the aggressive move, and you can capture the move. Okay, sideways. So see, what kind of sideways market was that? Okay, so I think there was a good bullish scene here. Okay, here it was a good scene, and you can see again the top. This point was top. Why I say? Because if you see a shadow here, shadow line, and then uh, again shadow, and then so three four things to catch the overbought and oversold position. But ultimate thing is you have the good trade, and then at least here you have to leave the trade. Okay, after reaching, when it reached its top, then this should be your exit point. We manage exit. If you want, the exit signal will also come, but it is quite late. It is based on when the oscillator line is crossing down this upper band. Okay, here. So it is quite late. This is the last thing that you need to see, right? So again, here you see what a good trade was that. If you see in the 5 minutes, there will be more clarity in this trade because these hiccups was not, you see, this will be not visible. But whatever thing is, like in 1 minute also, you see this midline. Okay, midline is being how much it is being regarded. But when I say that, okay, you leave the trade here, you can re-enter, or if you have the profit, okay, and then you can continue because bottom, but the top was not raised. It was here when we see the top was there. So you can leave the trade here and you can continue at this point because we do not see any kind of top. So, but their bus stop might be in a small time frame, might be 15 second or 30 second, and then there was its adjustment, and the market keep moving on. Then 1 minute's top reached, and then it fall. Okay, so breakdown was not in much period, so we cannot expect that it will be a sudden fall or a quick fire kind of fall. So it is slow, and then you should have the lesser target in such a case. But always try to look for the matrix view, like the speed line and okay, speed line and uh, decision line should appear like this. Okay, so by this way you can have this indicator on your system, and you can analyze these things and the way you have traded. So I am scanning this for intraday, but we can have this in all kind of market swing, and so everywhere it works. Every kind of market, you for swing you have day, hour, and weekly thing you can look into and take the trade. So the shape of, or the kind of shape you see will be always same whether you are in a second or minute or hourly chart, and it is a time frame which impact it. So there was one trade here, and it was a quite dull session for a longer time, and then there was a breakout, and it sustained for the time. Okay, so Australian market has been in very uh, there is no much movement, or the speed is very less. Okay, and what we see it in a weekly time frame. So there is a new something. Okay, oh no. Okay, so now moving to other market, we have seen the China, CH. Let us see the China. Yes. So what is happening in China? We are in a weekly market. Nothing to see in a week, so we will move to day. So here you will find something interesting that why market fall from this side. So there was a quick fire in October, and after reaching its top, it starts falling. So it doesn't matter which country or which stock is there. The technicals are same for all countries, every kind of market. Whenever there is a candle or charting system, this will work. And if you so any kind, anywhere in the world, these charts can be used. Not this chart, any kind of practice, because world is the same as far as this technical is concerned. So you just know to need to understand how does it work. For this, if you want to learn everything, there is a free material on our channel. You can go through what is what, like what these lines are there. There is a PPT, there is a uh, charts picture to show you like where you want to learn. Okay, so everything is free for learning. You can easily learn, or if you have more questions you can contact me. We keep having live webinars where we will discuss all the things and we will clarify your doubts. Okay, so something China was interesting, like in November 22 there was a bottom. Okay, so you see the bottom, and then from your market it starts moving up. So the beauty of our chart is such kind of bottoming, catching the bottom. Here again, and then market is in sideways. So sideways doesn't mean that there is a no trade. Uh, but we can say that trade is not there for in lower higher time frame, and like here, this candle like 15th March, if you see, there might be a good trade in hourly basis. Let us go 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. We will see what happened that time. Okay, here the scenario is the same. The market was there is a certain up, certainly up, and this line was totally regarded like line 7 and level 8 was quite regarded, and market did not moved up much from this side. And if you see these lines like the 100 level or 115 level, and then it was a sudden fall. So somewhere you have to wind up your trade. Otherwise, either you leave here or here, there would be great difference. Okay, so what I want to say that movement was lesser. If you see the daily chart, that was in sideways, but here within the sideways there was a move, quick fire, and it was quite clearly caught by our indicator. So here again we can see the market is abrupt, more or less, Chinese market, as far as index is concerned. So now see the impact of Trump. So when everywhere, whenever it opened, impact was like this. In the Indian market also, we have seen it was like fall. The impact of U.S. market or world market, they regarded that kind of thing, and then from here it starts up low. So look into in a 1 minute chart what happened in China in the morning. 6:30 market opened because it was closed at 2:15. So now 2:15 also the market starts moving down, and so it was, and when it reached its bottom after opening it up, and then it starts moving up. Okay, so it was almost at bottom. So bottoming out keep continued here, and then from here on the basis of aggressive move, you can catch the trade, and then again it entered into the sideways phase. So if it is sideways in hour or day, you can expect some move in a smaller time. But when it is in 1 minute, these lines between these lines, and let the matrix come. So also the cloud, this cloud is there in 2, 3, 5 minutes. So what cloud I am talking about? I will just show you again this cloud. Okay, so you go here and see that this is a Bollinger Band, those phase where the price moves in a very narrow range. Okay, now you can see the cloud. Okay, so in a 1 minute there, yes, you see. Until unless this cloud is broken, you cannot expect the market to move. But this is a 1 minute, and here I see that it is in cloud in many minutes, like 3, 5, everywhere. So cloud is there. Or now we will, if you go to the 5 minutes chart, okay, here you can clearly see that the market is in sideways space. So whatever the power of bull was, so everything was, after reaching this, almost they have, reached to its destination, and then market is just preparing for the next move. Okay, so you can see visibly that the market is sideways. It has reached its bottom. So that is the thing which we are showing: bottom, top, sideways, where the trade is, how long you should be in trade. These all things are very, very clear. Okay, I was waiting for the matrix. So in the matrix itself, you see that there was not a single trade, because if there is a trade, you will not see any gray area like this. Like here, you can see that gray out is not there, and from here the market starts falling. Okay, so let us move to other market. What is left now? Italy and all will have impact by afternoon. France. France is live or what? Yes, France is live, so you can see the impact of that. In France also, France was closed that time, and when it opened, and then okay, from here it was in sideways space. So it would be interesting to see this chart bottom out, and then but the interesting thing, one more thing is very, very interesting, because here we do not see, because after this point market remained sideways. So this was the bottom point. Like from here the market never broken this, little bit it was broken. Then when it reached to sideways phase from here, and then we do not see any kind of much movement, just little bit here and there. This is not possible, because no, no, it could be possible. It could be possible. We have seen in many cases, but power is not there. So even if you enter into no signal was not there. No signal was there in an aggressive case also. So whatever you think we have captured and put it as a signal. So you need not to be very calculative every time, such kind of. And the thing is, by having this, you can apply your alerts. So you might not be with the system. You are anywhere, and you have the sound, and you can come and trade. So now see the France in day. Okay, so one trade, and then market went into sideways and still it is in sideways phase. So the higher the time, the easier the trade. Like if you are in day, you just pick up the trade here and make the stop loss the midline and keep going on. So this is top, which is visible, and then the market again in sideways is not in fall. And this fall was not supported by trend because in higher time frame it was up only. So this move was little bit lower and slowly market move up and down. Here again you see the market moving up, but might be in 15 minutes or 30 minutes it has reached to its, we are talking about 19th Feb. So let us look into, we make a straight line and we will see in 30 minutes, 19th Feb, 17th Feb, what is there? Okay, do you think there might be some overbought? Yes, yes, it was there. 30 minutes, might be in hourly also. So there is always a reason for fall of market. Okay, so that is sometimes visible, but at least we know that where the exit is. And if you are in the trade, like when it is entering into the sideways phase, crossing down the level 3, we can switch off that trade. We can leave out of that trade. So always keep eye what is happening now. So this is a history, and history is also well captured. Okay, so there is timeout, so we will do refreshment. We will refresh it, and then okay, waiting for a move, and I do not expect that because it was kind of flat. Okay, we have the some shadow here and here, so from here adjustment was there. But the thing is, until the market is like the full thing was there, like there was no gap in a more period, it was over full, like breakout was there. So we can continue till like here. There was a sudden fall, so whatever the gain is, this was. This is the point where you should leave the trade. You cannot carry it beyond this line. So most of the time, market was sideways. In France, here it was the gap down. I do not know the reason, but it was, there was third wave. It was, oh, this is the Trump Trump impact, and you can see here again in hourly basis also. Whenever these lines are touch level 7, market starts moving up. This was the bottom. It has already bottomed out, and this was another shock. But again, what is these lines like? But market moves up, then these line distanced more from this line. So the construction is when market is moving up, it gives a space for the market, you can move down further. So whenever there is a second attack, I say that there is a second move downwards, then this appear as a support line. So beauty of this chart is also that. Okay, now we will move again to Indian market, like here. So Indian market. So see, after that it is in sideways space. So just it, whatever the gap down impact was there. So everything was now settled, and market will have new move that would be genuine, and it should either come down from here or it should come up from here. And if you see, the trend line is now in a bad phase, so it is a uh, much easier to go down, but we cannot deny it is market, and wherever it goes we have to follow, and that is the trick to make profit. Follow the market trend. Okay, and then gold again. uh, we are in 1 minute in a gold also, again it is side Bitcoin. So Euro USD, you can see what is the impact of Trump was on that. Okay, it was there was a good move in Euro USD, and here it was impact was quite visible here also, because you can see the candles up down, and then the dust was settled, and after all, oh no, I know why. And then we have the, okay, okay, okay. Do you think that here there would be bottom, top? Let us see. Let, oh no, why? Calculation out. Okay, so we will refresh it again. No, something, sometimes I do not know why in some stocks or some shares it creates a lot of problems. So just have a copy paste of that. You can remove it. Now wait, let it go up, go a little bit up. Okay. Yeah, now it is visible, and so 100 was near about more than 100, but 115 was not raised, but the two, you can see the shadow which says that okay, the RSI was in overbought position, and then market enter into sideways. So might be in a 15 second, but whatever it is, this stop loss line was regarded, and then so one trade quite clear here to here, or here you can see from this point. Okay, so always we try to capture the move from, you know, after this line plus, after the plus 3, and now moving to the natural gas. We will not look for natural gas, this one we will look. Okay, so everything can be analyzed by using these charts. So even if some person know the trading, they quite understand that the charting system or technicals are applicable to all markets and have the same kind of impact. It is your mindset which capture the move at right time, looking into or taking advantage of the indicators, you know. So a lot of thing depends how, what is your trading style, and you have to adopt these indicators by looking into for 8 9 days. So presently it is in a very bad shape, like uh, bad shape in the sense that it is in sideways phase in almost, you know, gray area, and cloud like Bollinger Band clouds 1 to 15. Just you have to wait for good move. Good move might come, but presently you need not to trade anything on natural gas. There was bottom out, yes, here there was a good trade, but not much of. Okay, okay, so we do not see much move in the near present, near past. So day, yes, one move was there, and then this was the fall in 23. That was the dead fail. Okay, So what I am saying, you can also see. For that you need to uh, contact me for the access of these indicators. These are they are not allowed. Okay, so we are closing this analysis, and we will see you again, because nothing much in happening in metals or crude or gold, even global market we have seen. So we will keep posting these kind of analysis time to time, and we come for live market in the evening for the gold and silver. So we are very soon going to have a live demo which will keep going on different channels. Okay, till then, bye bye. Thank you.